It's all a bit weird. Hello, everyone. Well, it's going to be a kind of show rather than a normal monthly show. Do you know what? It's actually probably going to be really nice. We're just going to be sat here for an hour with a few things to talk about midweek. Fizz is laughing in my ear already because she said there's no schedule. Hello, everyone. Evening if you're here in the UK, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Woolpatch Show. I'm Stuart, owner of the Woolpatch, a lovely little yarn shop in Long Melford, Suffolk, UK. In my ear is Fizz, and in the chat is Fizz too, in the YouTube chat. Speaking of which, I need to get up on my screen, see the comments. There may be a few of you there. There may not be because it's Wednesday evening rather than a Sunday evening. But actually, it's really grotty. It's finally turned wintry here. It's cold, wet, dark. I think up north you had some snow. Is Karen on at all? Anyone from up north? Anthony, where are you from? You're somewhere. I'm sure you're somewhere up north. Good to see you. Hey, Sue. Yeah, warm and dry, and it's relaxed shut. I've actually got a cup of tea, so you might even see me take a swig because I thought, you know what? Let's have an hour's chat. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Jan. Oh, there's quite a few people here. Well, what else is there to do on a Wednesday night? Hey, Julie. Good to see you. Um, and James, evening. Emma, hey, Emma. Oh, I love that. Do I like that more than my cup of tea? Maybe halfway. Fizz has got a cup of coffee. It's great. Yeah, so we did chat briefly, didn't we, when we realised the game of wool was going to be on Sunday nights. What to do? We thought, should we do it a bit earlier on a Sunday? But Sunday is manic anyway, and we want it to be chill. So we thought, well, let's just do it midweek. And we did say, let's go for Wednesday as it's midweek. So maybe there's not much on telly either. So hopefully, yeah, you're sat there with YouTube on and your current project in your hand. Where's my current project? Yeah, so organised. I haven't got it here either. But yes, and Fizz, we need to do a little mentions because normally, if you're if I know many of you have watched the Woolpatch show, but we have got lots of new subscribers and monthly subscribers too to become a channel member. So we might see some new Wers in the chat, and we also might see some new people in the chat because of the wonders of Game of Wool. We will be talking about it. We've got a rough schedule for the next hour. We're going to be talking about gay rams, as you do on a Wednesday. The project with designer Michael Schmidt, Grinder, and Rainbow Wool, this amazing farmer shepherd in Cologne, Germany. We're going to be talking about the Christmas window and post. We've got some posts already arrived today. Posty was like, "What's your new project, Stuart?" And I was explaining it to him. I said, "Oh, get ready because you're going to start delivering me some more mail." So we'll open that up and see what squares we've got for the Christmas window. And then I want to give you a little teaser of a new show that I'm doing whilst Game of Wool is on, and it's called Game of Wool, a song of local yarn shops. So that's basically what we're going to do. Well, new person here. You are very welcome, Silk Spinner. Brilliant. How did you find us? Are you a Game of Wool subscriber? Because I know we've got many. Ooh, we'll talk about that. I reckon we'll talk about. Let me look at the rough schedule. We'll talk about Game of Wool. Yeah, probably half past the hour. We'll finish for 9 o'clock. The only time we'll finish for 9 o'clock on a midweek show. But I know we've got many. And thank you, new subscribers, if you are watching. We are so near 10,000. We don't normally talk much about numbers, do we, Fizz? But this one that's a big number, isn't it? I know. And we thought we set a target in the summer that wouldn't it be nice to get to 10,000 uh, uh, for the new year? And then, of course, Sewing Bee happened in September, and that always brings in new views for Unpicked with Ting. So we then suddenly went to 9,500, and we thought, oh my God, we are going to get this like way before Christmas. And then with Game of Wool coming along, we got even more subscribers. So we're now 9,900 something. Uh, but so that'll be wonderful. 9,930, Fizz says. Ooh. Hey, Karen, you're here. Jewelry making while watching. Oh, nice. Oh, brilliant. Did you get any snow? Because I know there was some up there. Also, Karen, I was trying to look at the map. Were you lucky to have Sarah Cox come round near you? I was trying to work out her route. I would have loved to have gone up and cheered her on. Oh, hey, Alison. Uh, Hi from County Victoria, Australia. Phenomenal. Having my breakfast. Oh, what a great start. Well, I hope we put a spring in your step. Love it. Sue says I'm knitting Christmas squares for the brilliant. As I watch us finally, I know, and it looked brilliant. Sue sent me a picture of her finished musicale. It's a work of art, and when you see them complete, I think it Fizz, you're saying it's not. I think some look works of art more than others for sure, and I think it depends on how you style it. It can really work. All those different sections put together. I've watched and have very mixed feelings. Yeah, me too. I am on the fence. I am uh 50-50 so far. Uh Still being positive because hey, regardless, it is knitting and craft and crochet on telly, and also the talent of those individuals. But there are some bits which just infuriate me, and I think for the first time on our last show, I did go, "Mm," but we'll talk more about that in a little while. Oh, Karen, was she 6 miles away? We are both Bolton girls, born and bred. Oh, how cool is that? It's remarkable what she did. And it really challenged her, which is actually great when you're doing these sponsor things, because when you see someone really struggling, you're like, we we can't let her down. She can't drop out. Here's a tenner. Here's a tenner. And people then started donating more from Wednesday onwards because she sounded so broke. I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like to do that challenge. And then the money just went because I think it was like stuck at around three at one point, 3-4 mil, and then suddenly Thursday, Friday, 7, 8, and now over 10. Utterly amazing. Oh, hello, LPGA. If you build it, they will come. Oh, well, and as I say, we never talk about numbers because it's of no interest. The community is whoever's here. You know, some live streamers go, "Oh, we'll just wait till a few more come in." No, talk to the two people you've got, and do a show for those two people at that moment. So yes, we've always said it's about the people. I'm on the last row of clue 4. Well done. Oh, you're so close. It it was a marathon. Oh, what you said that we said the same thing just then, did we, Fizz? Oh, see, look at that. Absolutely. Well, Fizz just said we said the same thing at the same time. She typed it and I said it. Well, how many years have we been doing live streams now, Fizz? Third. Oh, 35th show. I love it. And an actually kind of nice informal show we'll have tonight too. Right, let's go into. I've got too many mouses here. Which one am I moving? Christmas window. So yes, so there's no nothing for this show. There's no graphics and inserts and guest the year gallery. It's just a chat with a few things. A Christmas window, if you don't know, is this year, again, like a community knit along, is to make a Christmas tree out of granny squares and then sew them up together to make a Christmas tree shape. A bit like this. Oh, where am I going? There. So you can see the square, and then you've got almost the crochet join as you go. And then I saw this one online too. Look at that. Haven't yet fathomed it out, but I think Sue told me actually a couple of days ago there was a pattern on Ravelry like this. So I might buy it. Well, I will, because I don't know how to do it. I'll buy it and then work out how to put them together. So we're going to have that in our window. It's probably going to be more of a like a pencil one. It's going to allow for the 3 foot height. So it will be more, I reckon, like that first one here. But rather than going for colours, because we did green, red, and gold last year, I thought we'll go for complete white and have and I got caught saying this last time. We're going to have a winter wonderland, but I think I'm now coined it as a winter windowland. And here are some samples. I've made a knitting sample. And how do we cut to the? I've got a few new controls that I'm getting hang of. There we go. Jan from Knit and Natter Thursday has made some crochet ones. They're all 6-inch squares, so if you still want to join in, there's plenty of time. The window, I don't ever do my Christmas window till around the first week of December. I'm not a November person. We're still doing other things then. They are 6-inch squares, and Jan here has done. Oh, we're upside down. How do we? Right, get ready. I'm going to twist you all round. Oh, there. It's what, the waffle stitch one? It is, isn't it? And it's basically a 6-inch square, and you do whatever stitch you like. So Jan's done this waffle stitch. She said she started with a 4mm hook, double knit. That's what we're just doing, classic. This one, she chain 27 and then did the waffle stitch. And then, oh, look. I know there's been lots of discussions about tinsel last week on Game of Wool. It has its place, nothing wrong with it. And on a Christmas window, it's going to look spectacular. Yeah, Fizz says it has its place on Christmas knits, definitely. And that's just trebles. I think that's a row of trebles and a row of doubles. Or if you're American, it's a row of singles and a row of doubles. 6-inch. Where is my knitting one? Here is my knitting one. Look. And I found one of those fab books. I think you've all got them, haven't you? One of these great stitch dictionaries. That's a good one. Fizz has got that one. Is that the Japanese one? Yeah. 100. Oh, look at that. That would have been nice on one. Oh, where's that gone? Look. Oh. So imagine that in the middle of your 6-inch block. I did the tree one. I just found one in here. Oh, there it is. Look, there. That's the one I did. Though that one looks more. That one looks better than mine, I think. You're too kind, Fizz. You're too kind. Um, I did with mine. I did 30. If you're knitting, it's 30 stitches. But I do know some acrylics may be thinner, so you might have to cast on 40. So don't, be set on that. Be prepared to experiment. And then I didn't do the usual garter stitch at each end. I just did a classic I cord, slip the last three, and then you get that lovely, can you see that? That lovely I cord edge. And then I had it blocked. But Jan's done quite a few different ones. We've got classic granny square, 6 inches. This is corner to corner, and she said she really enjoyed that one. Shall we open the ones that we got today from the postie? Let's do that. Oh, like Christmas. A little thank you. Oh, Emily, thank you so much. Oh, she was the one that got the treats. She won the prize, the Katia treats. Was that week? I think that might have been week 2 of Unraveled. Love watching the show, and I thought I'd send you a small contribution to the Christmas display. Oh, thank you. Holy moly, Fizz! Everyone! Oh, look! Oh, oh my! I think that has. Yeah, Fizz just says right front center of the window. Let's go to this one. Look! Oh, phenomenal. And the other one. Oh, look, we can play Guess the Stitch. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Fizz just went, it's crochet. I'm not going to know a stitch. Right, well, I think that's trebles. I think that's almost like my mesh top that I did from the Cocky Crocheter. I think that's a treble, half treble, double. Oh, what's this one here? A cluster? 2 together? Oh, that's nice, Emily. Yeah, that's 2 together. How cool is that? Thank you, Emily. Brilliant. Right, now, Fizz, remind me to keep these together. If I look as though I'm putting them willy-nilly, tell me off, because we've got to film these, haven't we? And do our usual thing where we show them all off, all right? So if I start to look as though I'm going off-piste. Oh, hey, Whitney, Fizz, Whitney's the new channel member. You know. Hey, Whitney. Hoi hoi. Winter, I know, I've got to try and get in the habit of saying that. Winter Windowland. And Lynn's with us too. All the gang and new people are here. I love this. Do you? They are so good, aren't they? Now, I was chatting with Emma today. Emma's going to make some a nice star for our top of our tree. It's going to be really exciting. Sue says, I'm using acrylic DK. You're welcome. And have had to go down to a 3.5mm needle. Oh, 29 stitch. Wow. Well, there we are. We're all different, aren't we? Oh, a crossed. You reckon that's a crossed double crochet? Oh, I didn't know you could do such a thing. This is where. Oh, I've put it away now, so I can't talk about it. Right. Thanks for that, though. Right. Shall we have a look at the next one? I did. Yes, exactly. Right. Oh, look. The Christmas stamps are coming out. I don't want to give anyone's personal address away. No, no, that's fine. Oh, here. Oh, I like that one. That's holy night. Oh, hear the angel voices. No, no, Jane has nightmares about that, doesn't she? Still, that was how many years ago? Right, what have we got here? Greetings. I'm loving these notes. This is such a cute idea. Ah, can't wait to see the finished tree. Mary. I don't recognize that Mary. That must be a new Mary. Good to have you, Mary. Thank you very much. Beautiful, classic. You can't beat it, can you? Look at that. Wonderful. There's nothing else in there, is there? No? Or was that in there? No. Did I get two out? No, I'm confused. No. No, that was Sue. That was Sue. Look, that's got a bit of glitter in it. That's Sue Thursday. And last, oh no, we've still got, how many more have we got? We've got two more still. Oh, look, another Christmas stamp. Beautiful. A knitter and crochet Gran from Northeast UK. Oh, lovely. I hope my squares are okay for your treat. They're more than okay. They're brilliant. Oh, look, we were going to guess, but we don't have to guess now. We've got a moss stitch in the round and crochet. Oh, look at that. That's in the. Oh, I see. Oh, no, yes, it's crochet, but you'd call it the moss stitch. That's very clever. How do you do moss stitch then, Emma? Is that double crochet chain one? Double crochet chain one? Is that all it is? It doesn't look like a chain one. That'd be a bit more holier. Oh, that's beautiful. So you start there. That's lovely and dense. Oh, but there's no name on that, Fizz. No name. Well, thank you, Northeast UK. That's what we'll call her or him. Is your address posted somewhere here? It's not. Oh, but of course, should have known. Fizz has already done it. Whitney, it's really kind of you. I hope it doesn't cost too much. Now, actually, someone did say, Fizz, I should have spoken to you about this off air, really. Do you have a PO box? Okay. Someone did say on a different post, oh, to save some of the Americans, I said he thought, oh, if someone's got PO box, we could send them to all one place, and then I can pay for it to come over here into the UK. So Whitney, well, you have to pay for a PO box, don't you? Yeah. Whitney, have a look. Hopefully, it won't cost too much because it should just go as a letter. Um, but if it is a bit too expensive, don't feel obliged to send it to us because I know we've all got different price points and commitments at this time of year. But if you do loads, then let me know. Then perhaps I can chip in and I'll help. Oh, bless you! Look at that. Oh, wow. You lot are all fab. Right, let's have a look at the last one. Don't you just like, look? Oh, right, yeah, pop it onto one side. I don't want to get them muddled up with the knitter natterers. They're there. Look at that, look. Nothing better than a parcel or a letter through the letterbox. Oh, this is from UK, not Jen Dinky Crafts. Jen, here are 2 squares towards your window display. The penguin has a small loop at the bottom, which I hope you can hide sewing up. It's the result of undoing 2 stitches to make it smaller. Oh yeah, of course we can. Then we can sort that. Oh, I see a bit of bling coming, Fizz and everybody. Oh, is that the penguin? Oh, it's sequins. Yeah, it's sequins more than... Oh, can you see the penguin? It's probably better from a distance. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. And the other one... Oh, look at that. That's like... Oh, it's like a knitted lightning bolts. Because they're not... Then it's not like brickwork. Or would it be brickwork if it was... I don't... Oh, I don't know. Oh, no, it is like brickwork. It just needs... if that was blocked, it would be... It looked triangular. No, that's just a mixture of knit and pearls on either side, isn't it? Fabulous. Well, there we are. I reckon we need... about 150, I think. So we're doing well. What's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. And then with this pile here of Thursday knitter natters, there's about 10, 15 there. And we've only just started, so we've still got some time to go. Is it? Oh, yeah. Ours, Fizz is just saying that pattern on Ravelry is for 6 foot. No, ours will probably be 3 foot. So that's the one I need to buy then. Oh, I said about that stitch, didn't I? What does say? Moss stitch in crochet is double crochet chain. Oh, it is double crochet chain one. That's interesting because that didn't look like a chain one. But I suppose if you're a tighter crochet or you go down a small hook, you won't see that chain one, will you? Hey, Mary, good to see you. The square, aren't they just? I know, and all in white too. And Emma here, Elkie Wild Art, she's crocheting a spectacular star for us. Sent me some sneak pics today, and all in white. If we have enough squares, we could potentially do 2 smaller trees. But to me, I just want one in the middle, and it. Looking fabulous. Oh, go on. I should say that with moss stitch on the next round row, you double crochet, single crochet in the chain 1 space. Oh, I see. I get you. Yeah. See, there's new people. Hello, my pink bathtub, Diane. That's a cool. Oh, that's a cool bathtub you got. Absolutely. Good to have you here. Right. So that's the window done. Oh, right. Let's move on to. Oh, actually, whilst we were. Oh no, we'll do that in a jiffy. Have a swig of tea. This just came up on my feed. The wonders of Instagram and social media. And I was fascinated. And then I read an article in one of the news apps too. It just popped up. And it is this rainbow wool farmer based in Cologne, Germany. And it's a lovely story of, oh no, what different mouse. It's a lovely story about this farmer who recognized there were these rams who weren't doing their job, because that is all their job to do, is to be in the field with the sheep in the summer or spring or whenever it is. I don't know, no, because the lambs come out at spring, don't they? And to make lambs. But there are some rams that have no interest. And of course, from a farmer's point of view, I can understand it. To them, that's wasted money. If he's not going to do his job, he's like, right, you're sacked. And ultimately, that would mean these rams going off to slaughter. But this farmer shepherd in Cologne saves them all. He takes them. And where is it here? Rainbow Wool operates near Cologne with a specific mission: rescue rams that prefer other rams. It's true. Studies show 1 in 12 rams are gay. Traditional farms slaughtered them. Shepherd Michael Stucker saves them instead, turning their wool into textiles that carry messages. And so uh, he, and with designer Michael Schmidt, and with the gay dating app Grinder, have all collaborated together to make this fashion show. And of course, it's a giggle as well. Um, he says here, Michael Schmidt, the designer, who's created for Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Cher, Taylor Swift, Madonna, took Rainbow Wool's yarn and built an entire gay universe. And you've got all the archetypes that you would have: the greaser, the pizza delivery guy, the UPS guy, the PT, the school teacher, the coach, the jock. 36 looks that read like a greatest hits of gay archetypes, each one crafted from the wool of rams who were marked for death. Each piece balances humour with heat. Leather daddiness harnesses spun from rainbow yarn, sailor crops that actually work, all sorts. If you go to YouTube and just pop in Rainbow Wool Fashion Show, you'll see it. But I've got a few pictures here for us to look at. I've already gone on and found a few screen grabs. And how fitting is this with the timing of Game of Wool? Look at that for a crow. For a crow. Well, we weren't too far off it. Some of those bikini bottoms were potentially revealing, weren't they? But that looks a cool piece of crochet there. What have we got? We've got about 11 pictures we can have a giggle through. Um, we want to see, I absolutely. So click the link and have a look through his website. You can even sponsor a ram, which I want to do. I think it's every little bit helps. But yeah, it's a fascinating read if you take the time to read. Julie says, I know. Let's go to the next picture and see. Now look at that cable work. I could see myself sporting something like that. This is the Hercules look, do you think? Hey, we were just talking about you earlier in the PG section. We were looking through, if you were here or not, Jen, we were looking through the mail that's come through and looking at yours. Got it, and we were just showing it off. Yeah, look at the cable work. I don't think the skirt, but obviously his wristlet thing looks like it's out of crochet too. This reminds me of no, it's not a Sunday, is it? This reminds me of Bro. Is it Bro Crochet who does all the who it's nearly too short indeed. Bro Crochet is the one that makes all the weapons on Instagram and is always killing someone, whether it's an axe or a bomb or whatever. So clearly his tassely thing there, but I think It is, isn't it? Very Game of Wool worthy. Maybe we'll have that to come. We've still got, what, 7 weeks to go, haven't we? Maybe there'll be a fancy dress section. The sailor, look at his crochet hat. And I'm guessing as well, because this only came up yesterday, so I've been doing some research. I'm guessing they've used the wool to actually knit with, as well as to process to make fabric with. Not the whole outfit, but in certain places probably. But sometimes they're big knits, or sometimes they're just accessories. Look at that. It's a crochet scarf come waistcoat. I Fizz has spotted. Has anyone else spotted the one in the background? I chose not to take a picture of his because I thought, well, he's in the shot of every other one, so we could just giggle. Trunks. There, this is it, isn't it? Game of Wool. I thought the swimwear was fun. All right, regardless of what everyone's going, no one ever wears crochet knitted swimwear. It would all fall off. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? And it's small enough to make. But why did they not have access to bright colours? They've got that lovely haberdashery there. We hardly see them in it. I want to see them in it more. I want to see them rummaging around, finding the wool. But clearly, they were obviously given the cottons and then a select colour palettes, because they did kind of all look the same colour palette wise. But it's a shame we didn't have any bright reds or oranges or whatnot. Would have certainly looked a bit more glam, wouldn't it? There we are. Is that Mr. UPS man in a knitted? That's like a all in one, a onesie. Fabulous. Another off the shoulder. Maybe a bit too revealing for me. I think I want to keep the nipple inside. Oh dear. This is just my I like this. This is classic me, I think. Wouldn't you say, Fizz? He has indeed. Um the top is a beautiful I think it's knit. I can't see it close up, but the hat I'm loving. Um, so that's going to be next. There we are. Now, see, that's trunks. That's how to make a pair of knitted trunks, isn't it? Bright colours. Come on, Game of Wool. Let them into the haberdashery more. Two more to go. Another, yeah, great. Look at the. There is something about delicate small cable, isn't there? Great look. Oh no, is that UPS man? I can't see the logo on. Yeah, yeah. But it's lovely. It's a lovely story. If you want to research it, shall we have a quick look if this will work? Let's go to the farm. There he is, Michael. More than just a shepherd. Michael is gay as well. And then you've got to see there's so much to look at. All the background. All profits made from Rainbow Wool goes directly to the LSVD to support the LGBTQIA plus community. Wonderful. There he is there. And then, should we see, where's the sheep? I thought you shop. Is it the shop? Oh yeah, look, see sponsorships. But oh, that's so clever. Did you sponsor sheep? You just got to love play on words. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, Fizz, maybe we should sponsor one. Cowboy Joey, Flaushy Bausch, Franz Kafka. That looks like a rabbit. Is that a ram? Fridolin von Schaff, Hansi, Hildy Eriksson. Uh, Oh dear, it sounds childish, but it's a giggle. Jean, oh look, Jean-Vol Gaultier. They've got to sponsor him. Oh, oh dear, Madonna. Oh, Mark Renton, Marvin Gaye. Prince Wol, because in German, wool is Woll, isn't it? Woll, Prince William. Oh dear. They are pretty looking sheep, or rams, aren't they? I love it. Volley Vonka. Try saying that in German. Where's Margarita and Anita? Oh, James says they. Maybe if I click on them, James, I want to go and see Jean Vol Gaultier. Jean-Paul Gaultier is simply a catwalk star and always has the right look with his polka dot sweater. Fashion designer Jonas Sticken gave him his fitting name, as it were, among colleagues. Oh, does it say what breed he is? No. But you're right, James. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe Fizz can find out. But there we are. It's what was nice. It was a nice article in what sometimes can be just on social media tantrums and grumblings and moanings galore, and it was just like a, just nice. Smile on your face, a bit of fun, and I think that's what we've always said about our show. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, because it sometimes is too produced for a lot of people, but it's like it's knitting here. It's knitting, crochet, and yarn chats. We don't do anything else. Very rarely do we do anything else. We don't talk about what's going on in the world, or we don't talk about politics, or we don't talk about all that. We just want to be here because we like knitting, crocheting, and fibre stuff and making stuff, don't we? So there we go. I thought you'd all like that. Just wear a pasty. A pasty? Have I missed something there? Hey, what's a what? Just wear a pasty. Well, I'm thinking of the food. What else is it going to be? Is it? Well, every day's a school day. Fizz has just told me what a pasty is. I had no clue. This me thinking you're going to have like a cheese and onion, a, a cheese and onion pasty. Oh, he was. Oh. Thanks, Whitney. Yeah, Fizz has just said it in my ear. Watch strippers. Oh, well, clearly see I'm not educated there. Oh, I could then like do. Ah, that's proper made me chuckle. That you lot, you lot. Oh dear. I'm off to Harrogate on Friday to the Knit and Stitch show. More yarn. Right. Yes, Karen. So, one of the local yarn shops who I've talked about on here, Yarn Works, they're just down the road from me. They're going called Yarn Works, but they are there as Market Town Yarns because that's their indie dyed section that Teresa does, and Gavin does lots of cutting outs and things. So take a look out for them, Karen, and give them say hello, and maybe might purchase something from them because they're going up. They went up. What's today? Wednesday. Went up. Yeah, I think they went up, drove up last night, I think, to set up today because it's a long festival. It's 4 days. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yes, take a look at their yarns. And Teresa does all the yarn dyeing. Potion number 9 is a beautiful colorway. Gavin's designed a shawl and a kit, excuse me, and a pattern to go with it. And he also does lots of he's got a laser cutter machine, and he does lots of cutting out of things. So yeah, look out for them. I'm now going to be twirling them. Indeed. Oh, I love it. Right, let's talk. It leads us nicely on to Game of Wool. So we're up to the third week of something that we've been talking about for a long while, because obviously I auditioned for it before Christmas when they did the call for contestants. And on my day, because I've not officially said this, but I can now because they're there. On my day, I went to the London day. There must have been about 40 of us there. They had an audition in London. They had an audition day in Manchester, and they had an audition day in Glasgow. I think they said the other 2 days there weren't as many people there, 30 people, around 30 people. So, and then 40 on our day. So what's that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 460 is 100 odd, isn't it? On my audition day, Holger was there, Simon was there, and Lydia was there. Saw them all, though I didn't see Lydia much because we had to separate off into a separate room, and Lydia was there with Tracy, and she is laughing like that all the time because they were the raucous room. When we were doing our 90 minutes, they were like always laughing in there, and we were like, what's going on there, what's going on there? Well, now we know why why Tracy perhaps got picked, because she was able to fill perhaps those quiet gaps which they were going to get when you're knitting and crocheting. But yeah, so they were there on the audition day. But so we've been talking about it pretty much since February, so it's a long while to wait and to get excited about it. But it has definitely caused. Oh, it hasn't caused controversy. It's just raised the discussion level to new heights because we've not seen anything like it on TV here in the UK. I know there's been that amazing one in Denmark, and it had 2 series, but in the UK, not had this knitting and crochet. So I've kept an open mind because I believe, and I'm doing with my shows with Lizzie. If you've not heard us, you can check us out. Me and Lizzie each week doing Unravelled, talking about it very much like Unpicked, same sort of format. And we've been talking about it. We've decided to just keep it positive and to drop in the critiquing and the constructive criticism, I'm hoping, as it comes. But there are some bits that we've just said we're just not going to talk about because it's a bit like sewing bee with the time. We've get over it. The time limit is the way it is. Yes, we know it's a slow craft, but also this is a TV show. So there's some things that we just like, yeah, we won't ever talk about that. And there are bits where I'm like, I love it. And then there are bits where I'm like, oh, if only they just did this, if only they did that. But obviously, being on Channel 4 is a completely different beast, isn't it? You've got what would be an hour show on BBC that's then got to be edited down even more to make way for at least 15 minutes of adverts. So there is so much cut. And it makes me think, Fizz, how much actually is on that cutting room floor when you think about it? I know, huge amount, because they've got potentially 10 hours worth of challenge 1 and maybe 12 hours worth of challenge 2. They've got to film a lot of that. I can't imagine they'll film all of it, but they would certainly film a lot of it. And then the judges, they literally still have to judge them. So, like as we heard with the sewing bee, they are there for 20 minutes at each one judging, but we're never going to see it because it's got to be cut to fit 45 minutes. And I know that is infuriating so many people. But again, we just have to get over it, don't we? For it to exist on commercial TV, things have to be cut. So ultimately, Di and Sheila are being cut to one word responses or maybe one sentence. Sheila might say something in a sentence and then Di just goes, oh, yeah. So they have to manage that and balance that. I can't even begin to think how hard that must be as an editor to edit that out as well. But let's not forget these contestants are just like us. They thought, let's have a bit of fun, let's audition for it and see where it goes. So regardless of whether they're looking for the best knitter or the best crocheter or whatnot, they're just looking for someone who is just great. And that's what we're seeing on our screens. And they are all at different levels too. And I know that's infuriating some people, but let's just celebrate what they make. Let's just look at those makes, what they create in 8 hours, and just go, wow, or oh. And that's what I believe. But there we are. I know, exactly. I just found your channel when Game of Wool began and always watched the show. Then, oh, brilliant, thank you. Yep, I auditioned and I loved the audition day. But Diane, when I finished that 90-minute challenge, I came out chatting with some of them there on my table going, oh, do I really want to do this for 10 hours? So it actually really did make me question if I were to go to the next stage, actually, would I even accept the next stage? Because that was hard in 90 minutes. And I'm just trying to think, well, actually, what is that going to be like over 10 hours? I don't think for 1 minute they film over 10 hours. It's bound to be 5 hours and a lunch, and then 5 hours, or three and a lunch and three and then a 15-minute break, because you just couldn't do it. But we'll find out more next year, I'm sure, because how TV contracts work, they'll be contracted to not do anything with the likes of us, and only do their own social media. The beauty of being on Channel 4 is they clearly can publicize it more and they can talk on social media more themselves, because of course that is perfect publicity. So we are seeing wonderful posts by the knitters, or the contestants, should I say, and they explain their weekly post even more. So Holger's explained more about his crochet trunks. Lydia's already posted about her fabulous swimsuit with all that shaping. She also told me, she slid into my DMs, that she didn't use a pattern. How amazing is that? I know, there's me thinking like the sewing bee people. They go out and find a pattern, have a couple of days practicing it ready before the challenge. No pattern. Wow. Well, I could do that. Give me a pattern, I could knit it, but tell me to design something. You're having a laugh. Oh dear. Whitney, what are you doing? I'm working on my 6th squiggle. Oh, okay. Ooh, is it easy? Is it frustrating? You looking forward to the I-cord bind off? Sue, tell us about your I-cord bind off, if you're still here. Oh, Fizz has just looked at Sue's. It's brilliant, isn't it? Can you put the Fizz in? Can you put the Fizz in the chat? Can you put the link in the chat? You've already done it. Of course, yes. Diane, it must have been very draining. That is what we don't see. And that was just 90 minutes, because you're you've got to remember, you're in it to win it as well, aren't you? Really, if you're going for a competition. And so that 90 minutes, I was like going as quick as I possibly could. And I thought I was a quick knitter too. Yet the lady behind me, which I think it might have been Stephanie. I don't know. I need to have a chat with her. Um, but there was a lady that was preparing for speed, and she had the needle in her legs, so she, or like old school, like having it under your arm, so she could do it quickly. She'd finished her hat within 60 minutes and was embellishing it galore. Now, speaking of Game of Wool, I have been inspired to try and promote more of our world of wool, use it as an opportunity to try and sell local. I know many of you here promote local. You all go to local yarn shops, and Karen's going to love this too, Karen from Wigan, because the the person you're going to see in a little while, she's been to his shop. And I thought, why don't we do a series whilst Game of Wool's on, where I just chat to local yarn shop owners around the UK? Because I think it will be fascinating. I think it will be fascinating because people may be searching online. Some people might be inspired to knit or crochet, or certainly to go and have a look for their local yarn shop. Or they might go on YouTube, type in Game of Wool, find me. And if I'm then talking about yarn shops, they might go, oh, he's just down the road from me. I'm going to go and look, because there are still people in my village in Long Melford who come in. Only this week it happened, in fact. Oh, how long have you been here? I didn't know you were here. And I go, oh, 10 years. And they're like, oh, and they live in the village. Nuts, isn't it? It's like, I've been here 10 years. You live in the village. How did you not know I'm here? But the village is big. They might go out one way and then never come to see me. Or if they're not into knitting and crochet at that time, they might have just driven past and not even given a Scoobies. But it does go to show how some people just don't notice local shops. Say again, Fizz? Yes, indeed. And that makes you realize actually how much people perhaps don't see the shops because they're just on their journey. They've got the radio on, they're not thinking, are they? Um, so I thought I'd do a series to big up local yarn shops. Uh, yes, podcast is right. That's what Fizz was just talking about. So I approached quite a few yarn shops. I have a lovely yarn shop in, would you believe, the same establishment that Sewing Bee is filmed in. Her name is called Vanessa, and she has a shop called Hoop Knit. And we're going to be chatting to her one week. Bath, there's a couple of shops in Bath, isn't there? Do you know Wool Bath, the lovely Laura? We're going to be chatting to her too. We're going to try and go all around the UK. We're going to see who is another one. We've got another one in Glasgow. And that is, where can I find it? Oh, Ginger Angel Studio. And I can't wait to talk to Debbie because it's just different. We're trying different styles of shops. Some might be more yarn boutiques, destination stores. Some might be more general, like mine, where you might have a little bit of natural fibres and a little bit of acrylic too. And our first one to kick us off, I've already filmed it, it comes out this Friday, is with Gareth from Manchester Wool and Yarn. And I've filmed it already, and I've just got about 2 minutes to show you because I want to wet your taste buds because it comes out Friday. It's just a pre-record, but I think I'd like to know what you feel, whether you think the format is very casual. They're in their shops. Obviously, I'm not in my shop. I'm here because of the tech's here, but the point is about them too. So they get to talk about stuff. So here's a little 2 minute pre-record of Gareth. Let me know what you think of him. he's a dream, and he is doing so well with his shop and the format. So here we go. This is a game of wool, a song of local yarn shops. Hello, welcome to a brand new show, a game of wool, a song of local yarn shops. And to kick us off, we've got Gareth from Manchester Woolen Yarn. Hey, Gareth. Firstly,
hello.
Let us know your shop opening hours. And if I was walking by or driving by, how would I see your shop from the road or the pavement?
Perfect. So we're closed Monday, Tuesday, open Wednesday through Sunday, open 10 till 4 Wednesday to Saturday, and then 11-3 on a Sunday. If you were coming down the street, probably the first thing that you'd see would be Richer Sound, which is like a TV store on the corner, and we're a couple of doors up from that.
What about the whole mohair thing that's kind of still in at the moment, holding mohair with a strand or maybe holding 2 or 3 strands of mohair? Have you gone down the mohair route at your place?
Absolutely, yes. We are very much impacted by what I would say is the petite knit effect.
Yes.
It's everything held with something.
Yeah.
So kind of which way we? Yeah, this way. So we've got a lot of solid coloured mohairs up on the wall here. And then we also stock a lot of hand-dyed as well, and the hand-dyers really enjoy. So we've got one here from Knixscape. So it's like a gorgeous variegated
lovely.
mohair as well. These go down a treat.
I was just about to say, in your shop, do you try and support independent dyers, and do you have any in? So who is this one here? Tell me about.
So this is Knixscape. So we try and stay local with our hand dyers, really.
Of course.
So we've got
Makes
about
sense.
8 hand dyers, local hand dyers in right now.
You had a watch along of week 3, didn't you? Of the holiday week.
So we're really lucky around here. We've got a fantastic community, and there hasn't been a physical brick and mortar store. So we're based in Stockport. There hasn't been a physical brick and mortar store in Stockport for quite some time.
Oh, cool.
Some further out, and they're fantastic. But yeah, in the centre, not really. So I think people have been yearning for that community aspect. So yeah, we have workshops pretty much every single week. And then we do social events 3 times a month. So we do 2 Thursdays and a Saturday evening. There are bitch and stitches. Kind of
of course.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to go down the knit and natter route.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the clientele that we get in. We do get a real mixed bag, but a huge chunk, I feel very lucky, a huge chunk of our audience is a younger audience. And again, I don't know whether that's just because of the age of social media, or possibly we're offering, again, that more natural fibre route that we were talking about, where people are starting to make that transition over.
Yeah. And talking of stash busters, I've got a perfect hat pattern for you. I know you love your beanies. You look great in them. There's a new pattern from Wool and Pine that uses 3 strands together. And I looked at that and I thought, do you know what? That's got Gareth's written all over it.
I'll definitely check it out. I'll send it over.
Take a look at it. It's a brilliant pattern on Ravelry. It's been a pleasure, Gareth. Thank you for your time. I'll leave you to unpack your yarn and have a great rest of your day. Everyone else, go check him out. Go and all the stuff is in the description below. You know what to do. And we'll see you next week with another yarn shop owner for a game of wool, a song of local yarn shops. Cheers, Gareth. See you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you.
Ooh, how cool is Gareth? Sorry, my breath just ran downstairs. Wonderful talking to him. So we're aiming for, it's around about half an hour. But if it went to 45 minutes, I just left it like that. But that's what I've told each shop owner. And it literally is, there is, it's straight in. There's no, what made you get into knitting? How long have you had the shop? It's just room, straight in. Tell us your shop, opening hours, and then do you have patterns? Do you do online patterns? Do you do Ravelry with your computer in your shop? It is all those questions that I think are really important to know. What's your favorite weight of yarn? Do you stock natural fibers? What type of acrylics have you got? All that sort of stuff. Um, and I think it's just fascinating. And if they can move their camera around, we did try that. Um, yes, Diane. Hope your video includes a tour. It's difficult for wherever they're set up at. Sometimes they're a laptop and they can't sort of move it around. But I will bear that in mind for future ones. If they're on their mobile phone, perhaps they can just turn it around. Gareth is great on Insta, isn't he? Just his reels are just brilliant, and he tells me they're all sort of made up on the spot. He just like, I'm just going to go and film. I am inspired by that. I should do that more. Oh, brilliant, Hazel. Good to see you, Hazel. Oh yes, getting your prize soon, aren't you? I was sorting through. Hazel won a prize on our game of wool unraveled show with Lizzie, and I was sorting through your mohair. But you did say you got some Debbie Bliss Rialto, but you didn't tell me the colour of it, so let me know. Alison, this is great. I always try to buy local when I'm traveling. Oh, see now, this is where you're just brilliant. It makes such a big difference when people pop in, even if they just buy a token hank of yarn from an indie dyer or some stitch stoppers or something. If everyone did that, local yarn shops would do really, really well. Planning to visit UK in the next couple of years. Oh, brilliant. Where are you based normally? I can go to wool shops whilst my birding partner. Oh, love it. Amora on YouTube gives loads of reviews of different yarn shops, yarns events. Oh, yes, I think actually Sue was talking to me about her, and I went on to watch one of her videos because she did yarn East Anglia Yarn Festival, because I think Sue's got some caught on the video as Amora was going around, and we are like, oh, there's Sue, or there's Sue's leg, I think it was, or James's back of his head. Diane, whenever I go anywhere, I always Google the town name and yarn shop, and have discovered. Wish everyone would do that, Diane. That's brilliant. Oh yes, sorry, that's that was the delay. I'd forgot my knit to finish off because I'm just going to show you where I'm up to. Oh, good. Thanks, Whitney. What a great idea, says Julie. I always try to find. See, you're also brilliant. Oh, it's all right, Whitney. Don't worry about that. Hey, Patrick. Great to see you. Nice to have your company. People, it's what I love about live. And actually, did I scroll through as I was running downstairs? Margarita, if you scroll back, we were talking about Michael, who's in charge of Rainbow Wool in Cologne, about him saving the gay rams. I know, random topic. But we were scrolling through some of the sheep and their German names, and I was trying to do my best German pronunciation. So you can have a giggle at that if you want to. Oh, yes. Fizz is just saying that's clearly good memory though. She can only remember me saying Bahnhof. It was red. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I haven't checked my email, so great. I'll have a look. Australia. Oh yes, now it comes back to me. I think you might have said before. Uh yes, that's a long old trip, isn't it? Right, let's finish off. Two things to finish off. Um my knit and something here. I'm now putting Fizz on the spot. I forgot to say this, Fizz. Fizz, if you look for Betty Silk studio and find her website, then as I talk about these, you can get the link ready. Lizzie, who I'm doing Unraveled with, is obviously was on Sewing Bee and is an amazing sewer. She has been knitting well, probably actually the same amount of time, knitting for eons as her mother taught her, like with sewing. Hence how we've got into doing Unraveled. But she has these fabulous books on her website, which you can buy, that she's made for knitters. Let me show you them. And I think they are wonderful. They've got Lizzie all over them. Look, little notebooks. And you can have one for your socks. Oh, see, there we are. Oh, she's done it already. You know, just remarkable producer you are. Oh, see, look out. And because she's a knitter, she knows exactly what you want. Julie, you're a sock. You're always doing socks. Though you've done so many, they're probably in your head, aren't they? So there's the sock recipe one. Then you've got checking in. These are like my Woolpatch that Paul did for me. They're little. So what's that? Sue's good with measurements. If that's A5, is that A6 or A7? So you can get an idea of the size. Checking in. Where's my what, Fizz? Oh, well, it's somewhere around the back there. Oh no. Oh yeah, I've got that here. What's that? 4 inches. Look, you've got your graph. So that's check in. And then you've got color charts, you know, for your ideas, your gauge. So you can do your little squiggles, your doodles there. And then the one that we all need, I'm a writer downer for sure. I don't really use digital technology. I like writing it down. Oh, look, you can see. I've already started. Brilliant. So look, I've got till my next cable, I've got another, yeah. Notice I haven't, but look, it's just lovely. So if you like supporting independent people, I can't even, what she got them on there for? Are they like £8 or something? Fizz. £24 for 4, and each. Oh, right, you buy them as 4. 6, 12, 18, 24. So £6 each. It's nothing, is it? Right, and before we finish, my Call of the Wild by Griff Knits, Patrick Griffith. Oh, you guys, I am absolutely loving this pattern. It is so intuitive. It's top down. I haven't got the picture here, but the link is in there. You can click the link to go to Ravelry. And it's so intuitive, the pattern. You know how some patterns, when they're in the round and they're graphed, you're like, oh, sometimes it just doesn't sit each row. This one, you do the first pattern, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can see this. It fits with the numbers. I can see where the decrease or the increases are. And then, boom. And then I want to do another round. And then I'm just keep saying, I'll do one more row. I'll do one more row. And I can't believe how quick I'm whizzing through. I am using, you've seen this yarn before, it is beautiful. It's a very high-end yarn for a commercial company from the West Yorkshire Spinners called Fable. It was released last year and it's entirely British, but it's got what we perceive as the high end in yarn world, alpaca and mohair, but it's British mohair. We got those goats, that quality, to be able to get British mohair, British alpaca, which we do have anyway, and British wool. And look at the halo on this. Can you see that fuzziness? Ah, look. And then the darker colour, which I'm about to change to. And there are some yarns that just look beautiful on the shelf. And it's not until you use them that you go, oh my word. And this was, I nearly didn't stock this for another year because it is high end. It's nearly £15 a ball for 100 grams. So even a slip over, you'd need 4 balls. 15, 30, 45, 60, I think 60 quid is still good. But I know it's for many, that's a high price point. So I wasn't going to stock it this year. I was going to have one season of it and that was it. But when I started knitting with it, when I did my slip over, but look how much I've done. Because I keep wanting to do more and more. So I've done my neck. Look at my beautiful neck. A double fold over neck. Plenty of give there. And then you start going round and then doing your increases. And then you start doing the mountains and look at the peaks. And it's all done with twisted stitches. No cabling. It's just, ooh, don't lose that stitch. Look. No, I think I put it back on. So these ones here, these left leaning and these right leaning, that's just twisted stitch where you would so say these two are going to be twisted, you would knit that one first, yank your needle round and knit that one. And there's 2 different ways of doing it to get your left leaning and your right leaning. And then this is just broken rib here, simple broken rib, almost like the other jumper I did. But the broken rib has a bit more texture because these knits are knitted in the back loop. So just like Meadow was doing, it's a twisted stitch. So it just gives it a bit more volume because it's twisted. It's slightly raised here because it sort of twists that way. So it's just beautiful texture. So you can see there's your knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and this is always knit and your purl on the back. So you just get this lovely idea of, and this is where I was really impressed with Simon with his dog coat last week. And I know he didn't fully quite get it, but the actual basics of that architecture, the masonry of using moss stitch, then into some, I think he had a cable, into some stocking stitch, it just, you could just feel that texture of the cathedrals that he wanted to show off. So and I get that, and I can totally see it here with this stitch, and you feel that that's a mountain, you know, the ridges going down. And I am now up to the point where I have to change, and I just want to ask your help. I have to use, well, I don't have to use, Patrick recommends using ladder back jacquard, and he explains it brilliantly. I have done lots of video watching of how to do ladder back jacquard, And he says, you can do normal colour stranded work because I've got to change to this one. So I've got to change to my dark colour. But for the first row, the darker colour is literally appearing every 10 stitches. So it's a big strand to go across because it's only every 10 for the first round. So it doesn't appear much because it's another peak showing. It's literally like that and then like that. So I've got to start that row. So they're big strands. He says you can use stranded colour work, but he was worried that sometimes the strands might show through. So he recommends ladderback jacquard. Now, my problem is, and this is where I know there'll be lots of clever people here in the chat. I've got to. So this is knit. Okay, I've got to knit, and I'm now at my new round. This colour doesn't start till around about here. Then I can start doing my ladder back, where every 5 stitches I'll put the actual ladder back stitch in and then carry on knitting, put the ladder back stitch in. Do I join this first? Half of me wants to do something where I attach it here, ready for my first ladder back, or do I not? Do I just start the first ladder back stitch where it should be? I'm just thinking that there might be a big looser hole. I don't know how. I was going to perhaps just maybe catch it at least. Don't know. What are your thoughts? That's why I haven't started this round yet. But if you want to knit it, thoroughly recommend knitting it because I raced through. This was just a couple of evenings going round and round and round, just doing that. And then there'll be another, 10 to 15 rounds of that. And then it'll go to the darker green. What you all say. There we are. And then we'll finish off. I can't wait. I can't wait. And that's why I'm like, oh, I want to do the next round. I'm so desperate to change colour, Hazel. But it's like, oh, it's a new technique, ladderback jacquard. And it's just that starting. I think once I'm there. Yes. Now Fizz has just said something. She says, make sure you don't keep the yarn, strand the yarn when you catch it, as you would do in colour work, stranded colour work, in the same place all the time, because it does get noticeable. But Fizz, I think that's different because ladderback jacquard, you purposely do keep it at the same point because in effect it's kind of double knitting. You'll have a ladder of these going all the way up the back. It's a fascinating technique. I haven't kind of got my head around it yet, but I can see the principle of it, of how it holds the other colour at the back. Even though you're putting a stitch on your needle, the way you bring your yarn forward to set it, it's like double knitting. There are 2 layers, Fizz. It's amazing. Oh, sorry, Julie. Get some stitch stoppers. I know. I should do. I sell them. In fact, I have got some somewhere because this. I do. I had the little sheet, but someone also. I can't remember who got me these. Look. You'll adore these. Get ready for a big R. Look. It's Pussycat. Shall I take them out? Who got me these? I should know. Someone sent them to me, and I feel really bad now, and I can't remember. Oh, I got 2. Two pussycats. This is Bobby Bean. Bobby Bean. I would say Bobby Bean and Zach, but sadly, everyone, we've lost Zach. No. Oh, so this will be in memory of Zach. So let's pop him on there, and Zach on there. There, they are, Julie. You can breathe now. There we are. Oh dear. Hey, Linda. Good to see you. Linda's Knit and Natter Friday. Linda, we doing some crochet on Friday? Yeah. Linda was watching Game of Wool and said, "Oh, I'd love to learn how to crochet." Um, so we'll do that. Anthony, looks really good. The yarn, it is amazing. And I love the West Yorkshire Spinners too. And for a commercial company that are normally around £8 or £9 a ball, to go to this 15 quid ball is, a high shout for a commercial company. But when you start to knit with it, you're like, oh, I love it. Fizz is going to do another what sweater? Foul? Sal. Yes, I want to do another one as well. Pop that in the link if you can find it quickly. It's a kind of a broken rib, very similar to In Stillness. Love it. Right, so we were talking about the ladder back jacquard and how to start. James says weave in to start. Okay. Yes, that's what I felt there should be something there than just going straight into it. Um, Patrick, I preface this by saying that I have not done this, but since you are knitting in the round, I would just start at the first. Ah, right, okay, first stitch of the new colour, which will be. No, it won't be the ladder back because it will be the actual stitch. Yes. Oh, okay, Patrick, I see. So start the stitch, which will be a new mountain, and then 5 stitches later, then I'm ready to strand it and do the ladder back. Okay. What was the pattern? It's in the chat, Anthony. It's scroll up. Call of the Wild. Uh, you know how it just happens. It's. I think I didn't even follow him. He's a new designer. I think this is his first pattern, and the wonders of Instagram. I think someone just shared it, and I was like, oh, and of course someone shared it, and then it pops up on your feed, and it's like, wow. Yeah, got them on. Brilliant. Oh, Jimbo got them for me. Thanks, James. I knew someone did. I didn't think they came from abroad. I love these kitties. We're big cat fans here. We rescue them when they're old because no one ever, when you go to a home, we rescue Bobby. He was in a home, and because all the young ones go, don't they? And he's doing really well now. He's really settled. Well, of course he would do because now he's the only cat. I use Wonder Clips from my sewing. Oh yes, to hold my needles. Oh, I have to go. All right, we're now finishing as well. Yeah, we said short show. We still managed to do half an hour extra. Do you know what I've actually quite liked? We it has been very relaxed. No, I know, isn't it? It's getting a balance, isn't it? Of being produced and not overly produced, but still being accessible and chatty. I thought we'd only chat for an hour, but there we are. But it's knitting and crochet, isn't it? We could always talk about that. Knit and natter, we're always talking about something. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been lovely, isn't it? Here in the UK in the evening, although Alison, she's now got to go to work. 7 minute drive in the beautiful Grampians. Oh, it's a beautiful late spring day. Well, we'll think of that. That'll get us through the winter here. Um, yes, I hope you enjoyed it. If you are about this week and you're near a yarn shop, pop in. Karen, enjoy Harrogate. Look forward to hearing all about it. We will see you again live, same thing in December, mid-December, midweek, somewhere. And then recorded obviously with Lizzie. We might even do Fizz. We might even do the final Unraveled live. That would be fun, wouldn't it? It might also be a challenge because there is so much vitriol about Fizz. You might be blocking, blocking and deleting. But wow, yes, Fizz is just saying our community is wonderful and how positive they are, and perhaps that's because that's what you promote, isn't it? There are some Game of Wool videos out there. If you want to see, many knitters have done their own reaction shows. You can kind of feel from watching the videos, perhaps what the atmosphere will be like in the chat. I had a look at an American one. I won't mention it, but I'm sure you'll find it very high profile. Whew. You go into the comments and there's no holding back. And yes, we're all allowed our opinions, and it's great to share your opinions. Life would be boring if we all liked the same thing. We're not supposed to like the same thing, but there is a way, I'm sure, of saying you don't like something without perhaps being so vitriolic. Uh, Oh, yes, we will at some point, actually. Yes, because that's the bonus. It's just a matter of squeezing it all in, Whitney. But we did say the members' lives would be very informal, just like this show. So no need for extra planning and yes, and you get to hear Fizz. Yes, you get to hear Fizz talking, don't you? Yeah. Yes, that's kind of nice. Yes, that's a good advertising ploy. If you want to hear what Fizz sounds like, become a Woolpatcher. Get a W next to your name. Thank you if you are a new member. Thank you for a new if you're a new subscriber. It all helps. Would you believe? Just before we finish, we do YouTube as a form of marketing, though I tend to forget to market my shop. Sometimes Fizz will go, you need to try and sell some yarn too. Like the Fable, I should be promoting it and saying where to buy it. um, but we also do it because of the advert revenue. And you can probably guess some YouTubers get so much money from ad views. Well, since Game of Wool came along, you can imagine my subscriber numbers have gone up, but also my views have gone up. The Game of Wool episode 1 got 10,000 views. We normally average around ad revenue around about £100 a month. Well, I've always said that's brilliant. That pays the BT broadband bill. It all pays the bills. Well, the Game of Wool has pushed that right up, and we've gone up into the 200s. So this month for November, for where are we? November. Um, that will probably pay 3 bills when Google pay out. So the ad money actually has a massive impact on us as a bricks and mortar shop. Because if it's a little bit quiet one month, then I know there's from ad revenue I can shift that off and pay that bill and pay that bill. So it's wonderful in helping support. So you are, regardless of whether you're a subscriber or a Woolpatcher and you actually join our channel, just from watching our videos means you're helping a local yarn shop. So it's all intertwined as a community. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Don't forget your squares. Send your squares off if you're making them. Have fun. We will probably start putting them together on the first week of December. Come second week of December, it's all going to be up. James has already made, other James, Construction James, has made our TP. I've just got to outfit it with some cards or a sheet. So it's all going to be exciting. All your squares get filmed, and we'll do a real cool sequence on the turntable, so it all gets edited together. So we celebrate all your work, just like we do with Game of Wool, celebrating those knitters. Can't wait to watch it this Sunday. We'll be recording Unraveled on Monday. Love to have you watching that too and commenting. There are so many prizes you can win. Oh, this is the prize for this week. Oh, hang on. This is from Katia. If you make a comment on the video just gone, because it was Crochet Epic, look what we've got from Katia. These beautiful suede cases to give away. There's not just small to medium, 3, 6, 7, but the other side. I did plug you back in. I did remember for once. So we're giving these away just from you like leaving a comment on our video, and we'll put it into the random comment picker. And Hazel, this is what Hazel did last week. The random comment picker picked Hazel, and she's won some mohair this week. So I'm posting that out to her. But because it was Crochet Epic, we've got loads of these to give away. At least 5. I'll be posting 5 out. Sorry, well, maybe America, yeah. But depends on the price. But if an American does win, we'll treat you to a pound. Anyway, that's it. 1:30. Oh, it's gone over. What's that on my TV screen? Oh, that's an emoji box. Why is that suddenly appeared? Hang on. I don't know. Shall I pick heart? What does that do? Where's it going? I've just sent a heart emoji. Yeah. Well, yeah, better than the aubergine one, isn't it? Thanks, everyone. It's been lovely to have your company on this Wednesday midweek, a different type of show. Lovely having your company and chatting with you all, and to welcome in so many. Oh, where's my mouse gone? So many new people. My Pink Bathtub, Diane. Lovely to see old members come back. Patrick, Julie, Whitney as well. So many of you. Jimbo, Alison. Jen. Love it. Absolutely love it. Keep watching on YouTube and see you very soon once again, or even for a members one. We'll definitely do that for Christmas, Whitney. That'll be great, won't it? Okay, let's find the end credits. And then who are our members from last month, and I need to change this for this month. Keep well and keep warm also, though if you're in Australia it's spring, it's all right, isn't it? Cheers, everyone. See you. Bye.